Serious, what's something that everyone needs to hear every now and again? A compliment. Might sound lame, but it can really brighten someone's day. You are not responsible for your friend's happiness. It's okay to end your friendship if it is taking a toll on your mental health. Save your work and make a backup while you're at it. No one really looks at you. They are all worried about themselves. Focus on your own aspirations and don't worry what people think. A desire without a plan is just a wish. You have to actively work towards your goals, whatever they may be. Don't fall into complacency. Always be looking to better yourself. No one remembers your embarrassing moments. Try and think of someone else as, and boom, it is rather hard to do. Edit. Either people don't know you were embarrassed, or there is someone hopefully you don't mind telling. That one day you'll look back and laugh at all of this. So don't stress. You can respect someone's right to have an opinion without respecting the opinion itself. So often I see people stumble in debates while trying to be respectful to their opposition, but still get their point across. You can disagree with someone's opinion completely but still understand and respect how they came to feel that way. Just breathe / don't forget to breathe. Sounds silly, I'm sure, but people often get flustered or say / do something they later regret because they didn't just stop and think for a moment beforehand. Just take a deep breath and clear your head for a moment. Your mental health is just as important as your physical health. Your ability to ignore uncomfortable things like politics stems from the fact that you are lucky enough to not have it affect your daily life. Billions of people don't have that luxury. You are going to die. Memento mori. Shut up. That is going to really screw you over if you say that. Read the room and rethink if it's a good time to talk. You're wrong. You're gonna make mistakes. You're gonna get caught lying. You're gonna fuck something up. You're gonna hurt someone. It doesn't make you bad, but it does mean you are wrong. Removed. People are basically really intelligent monkeys. Don't be surprised when they act like them. Being nice does not cost you a penny. You never know what is going on in other people's life. You are not as important as you think you are. Peeps generally don't scrutinize every move you make. It is liberating, more than anything. You're worthy of being loved. You can do this. You are not responsible for anyone else's happiness but your own. You are enough. You are worth knowing. And someone is grateful you exist. A simple compliment like, "You are looking good today," or "Have you been working out? You look really good." This applies to both man and woman. The majority of people suffer from social anxiety and a lack in self-confidence. The longer it takes to maybe get a compliment, the more you gonna ask yourself, am I even attractive? Or am I even enough? And these thoughts can really damage your psyche. So to everyone, try to give your friends a small compliment. Their day will be a 100 better than before. You deserve to be happy. Shut the fuck up. A compliment. Or a "you're doing fine. Trust me." The rumbling purr of a contented cat. Very soothing. Be decisive. Right or wrong. Make a decision. The road of life is paved with flat squirrels that couldn't make a decision. It's not your fault. Epstein didn't kill himself. I'm proud of you. 20 years from now you will be more disappointed by the things you did not do than by the ones you did do. So throw off the ballons. Sail away from the safe harbor. Catch the trade winds in your sails. Explore. Dream. Discover. Mark Twain. It's okay to fuck up. It doesn't matter anyway. You're valid and deserve to exist, no matter who you are, who you love, or what you want to be. Are you coping? Asked something similar to a friend a while ago, and they remarked they hadn't really been asked. That makes a person think about their life and how they're feeling, etc. I love you, and I'm proud of what you've accomplished. It's okay. I love you. Time solves many problems. If you're going through a rough time, just keep going. But on you will go though the weather be foul. On you will go though your enemies prowl. On you will go though the hack and cracks howl. Onward up many a frightening creek. Though your arms may get sore and your sneakers may leak. Drive. Sus. Oh. The places you'll go. It's not about you. Despite all your imperfections, you are still good enough. Believe in yourself. Too many people get caught up with their stress because they do not believe they can keep going. To slow down while driving. To get off the damn phone. To be nice. To not litter. To be aware of surroundings. To always remember that you're worth it. Love yourself. And embrace both your successes and failures because they make you who you are. And you are great. Someone else's heartbeat. The sound of birds singing early in the morning. A good joke. It's nice to laugh. It's nice feel good at laughing at something that's meant to be laughed at, rather than at a person or something. That I love you. I love you unconditionally. I love you constantly. I love your flaws. I love your strengths. I love every choice you make. And most importantly, I love you every day, even if I don't say it every day. There is always room for improvement, and that we need/must do better in order to succeed. I understand that people are born into less than ideal circumstances, and that life has a way of taking a drastic 180 on us, usually out of nowhere. However, these situations should be used to build upon, not to become our faults or reasons as to why we aren't enjoying life or doing what we've aspired to do. Too often we stay in our comfort zones and expect things to be handed to us, or that we deserve things. Life does not work that way, especially if you're not putting in the extra effort. Hell, sometimes you still don't get what you want. Even those who are successful or content with their lifestyle, there is always the opportunity to do better and in turn live better. It's just a matter of doing it. Removed. Be careful of who you trust. Salt and sugar look the same. That you are enough. You may not be rich. You may not be thin. You may not be living up to your mother's expectation of you, etc. You don't have to be. You are you, and that is just fine. You're not the center of the universe. Your problems aren't special and nobody cares. You are awesome, and I know you're trying your best. That they are appreciated. I appreciate your existence in my life. It's a bad moment. It's a bad minute. It's a bad day. It's not a bad life. Recently I had to do this assignment, where I had to ask people in my life to write down some character strengths from a set list of 24. We were supposed to compare them to a test we had done previous that assessed ourselves of our own top 5. Anyways, I was shocked at the answers and ultimately felt really good about myself. Not saying everyone should do this or will even get that same opportunity to do that. My main point is hearing people tell you what they think is a strength of yours feels good, and I feel like has a lasting effect as opposed to just a regular compliment. Not that those don't go a long way, because they definitely do, but it's important to hear specific things like a strength, because it's specific and harder to brush off. You can completely ignore all of social media and absolutely nothing bad will happen to you. At the risk of sounding like a total boomer, there's too many people whose lives seem to revolve around some social platform or other. It's not real. It's just a bunch of noise in the void. It has no bearing on your real life. Being average isn't bad. It means you're better than approximately 3.5 billion people. Democrats and Republicans make up two wings that are attached to the same bird. You are enough. Period. Let's have lunch together. You are far more empowered than you think you are. Look at a bad situation and ask yourself how can you move forward rather than just accepting it. I went to a time management training session last week and this was one of the first things the trainer said. Remind people that you are there for them. It can help a lot in hard times. That they matter and can have a positive impact on the world. That they did good enough or are good enough altogether. You never know who might need that and who are trying harder than you think. Keep up the good work. Just encouragement. Hey, what you did out there was really brave, or I'm proud of you for doing that. You really proved yourself today. You're neither as great or bad as you think you are. That awful thing going on in your life right now, the thing that seems like the end of the world, the problem that looks insurmountable, yeah, tougher than it is. You will beat it. Basic level of being polite. It pisses me off as a Canadian living in the American South that some people are just really damn rude. To clarify, people need to hear manners. You probably should have left those skinny jeans in the closet. She likes your posts, not you. Yes, this was something I needed to tell myself. That it'll get better. As someone with anxiety and insecurities that I think about a lot, I have someone I go to who gives me ideas to help cope when I am anxious and is in general just there for me. Everyone needs at least one person in their life that will just listen and encourage them. It goes a long way, more than people think. Feminism is, by definition, the advocacy of women's rights on the basis of the equality of the sexes. You think women should have the same rights as we guys do? Congrats, you're a feminist. Just because something is on sale is not a reason to buy it. There are people who love you, but you also need to love yourself. You have the right to care for yourself, your mental and physical health before anything else. Women are not vending machines that you put kindness coins in until sex falls out. Your sexuality doesn't make you special. Keep pushing. I know you can do it.